Today I'm going to use the Ulta Holiday Palette to do a full face of makeup with what I can. Stay tuned. Thank you for joining me here today. I'm Michelle from Mascara to Midnight, and I'm gonna use this Ulta Holiday Palette. I've seen a lot of requests for these. How good are they? I have used this several times, so I already have an idea of the quality, but I wanted to use it here with you. So it's not a first impression, it's more of a review, try on, wear test, whatever you want to call it. I think you're gonna enjoy it, so stick around. Be sure and subscribe to add a little chaos to your day. First of all, let me just say that I got this for my birthday. Isn't it so pretty? I just absolutely love the box that it comes in. Inside we've got a mirror. It's a small mirror. And here we've got some lipsticks and some eyeliners. As I said, I've used this, so these aren't pristine. You're gonna hear rattling around in there because I also used it as a luggage. Okay, we've got some highlighter here. We've got some color correctors here. We've got blushes and some more highlighter. Here on this side, we've got some glittery top coat for the eyeshadow. Then we've got base coat for the eyeshadow. But we've got some gel, some wax for eyebrows so that you could do your eyebrows with this kit. The top row is gel eyeliner. So not only do we have our pencil liner, but we also have gel. It also comes with some utensils. Here, we've got what you need to do the gel liner, and then we've got an eyeshadow. Then this opens out. Now here is my first complaint. It kind of doesn't work the way I would like it to. It doesn't, it doesn't glide. It's kind of bulky to work with. Inside, this is what I don't like about it. Did you see how I went to move it and this thing just collapses? I would like it better if this thing stayed open, but every single time it gets moved, this thing collapses. And if you close these in, this thing falls in on it. So it's not perfect, but for $20-ish US, it's a fabulous bargain. And then inside of there is just a ton of eyeshadows. I'm gonna take that out and let you see it better. And yeah, everything comes out. These things just pop right out. There's the brush. So that you can use them more easily. I left the covers on. It has all the names on it in case I forget what's in there. I'm gonna keep that. There are a ton of colors. We've got mattes and shimmers galore. Colors of every color of the rainbow. There are 42 colors in here. 42 colors. Here's what I found to be a real treat about this thing. It really is a nice little suitcase. Inside of mine, I carried some extraneous things. I'm trying not to tip it out all over to my table. Yeah, I've got some makeup brushes in there. They did not get bent up. They did not in any way get messed up, so it was perfect for carrying my brushes. What I don't have is a primer or a foundation, so I'm just gonna use my Shiseido BB Sports foundation, BB cream. One of my all-time favorites. I always feel like I'm having a good skin day when I wear it. So I'm gonna apply this and I'll be right back. I'm just finishing up here, making sure it's all blended. I don't get right underneath my eye with my foundation because I do have some wrinkles there and I don't like to add too much to them because it really makes them stand out. Particularly under the eye when it's easy to get extra product under there. So I didn't do that. I'm gonna add a little bit of powder. My go-to powder lately is the Kat Von D setting powder. My nice fluffy Real Techniques brush. Watching the under eye, I'm not trying to get it under my under. I'm not trying to get anything under there until I'm ready to put my concealer on. Okay, I've got my foundation. I've got my foundation and powder on now. I'm going to do eyebrow primer, eyeshadow primer. I'm gonna use this champagne color right here. Just gonna use my finger there. It goes on very nice. It is a little waxy though. My eyeshadow stayed on all day when I used it. Last time I need that. It's actually a really nice pink. Okay, now I'm gonna put the brow powder on. I'm gonna use this medium brown. I think that'll most closely match me. I will complain about this. We used it 2 or 3 times and it's already loose, the barrel of it. So this is great for if you're traveling. The bristles are kind of on it. I don't know what exactly is, but you're just gonna have to believe me what It's a very good match to my eyebrow shade and my hair shade. I do love that it's such a good match. I don't really care about my eyebrows. Now there is some wax in here, so you could set it with wax if you're one of those people who like to spend a lot of time on brows. But for me, I'm just gonna get some color in there, make it look like I didn't shave my eyebrows off 3 months ago, and I'm gonna be done. Now we're gonna move on to eyeshadow. It does come with a eyeshadow brush, but it is your typical, you know, not good brush. I don't wanna use it, so I'm not going to. I'm going to use my normal brushes that I use whenever I do eyeshadow. And I feel strongly that I'll get a better look when I do that. I'm going to use the Matte Buff, and I'm going to cover my lid with it. I do it this way because my eye's all crepey. I like to get it everywhere. I just do this, you know, this bottom shade. Generally, it's, you know, it's a quick process. It's not something I'm trying to get perfect. And here is where I go down because of the loose crepiness of my skin. I'm gonna just do a really simple, quick look. I'm gonna use my crease defining brush by Bare Minerals. It is my all-time favorite brush for doing the crease. And I'm just gonna do a really simple purple eyeshadow. I'm gonna use this matte purple up here in the very top left corner. I love purple eyeshadow. And I'm just gonna go slightly above my crease. I'm not even gonna put tape down because this is gonna be such a simple look. I just really wanted to show you the kit. That was my main motivation here. Yeah, right above, here's your crease. And I'm taking this and I'm going above it. Because if we put it in our crease at our age, if you're older, then you're not gonna be able to see the color as much. If you're a younger gal and you're watching this because you were wondering about this kit, then by all means put it in your crease. You probably still have beautiful young eyes and you can do it however you want. This is for us older gals. Now, it gets stuck. Now that is the one thing, is that the eyeshadow, you know, it doesn't blend out quite as good as I would like it to. I would not call it patchy because it is not, but it just kind of stays there and I want it to blend, and it doesn't blend quite as much as I would like it to. But it's a very beautiful color. I love this shade of purple. It's more of a lilac-y purple. It does not match exactly what you think it would because in the box it kind of looks like a darker purple, but on the eye you can see that it is a more of a lilac-y purple. And I do take it right in to the crease, right there. I just dig it into there really nice and make it stay. Give it some business right in there. But also with my eyes open, you can see above the crease. The next thing I like to do is use my Makeup Geek small crease brush. This is a very small brush. I'm gonna take a darker color and I'm gonna just go right here at the edges. I'm gonna use the brown, the matte chocolate. Just give it a little bit of definition here at the corners. I'm basically doing a V. I'm getting it in the crease though. I'm not going above the crease because I don't really care about seeing this brown very much. More so, I'm putting the emphasis right here on the bottom lid. Getting it in the crease and just bringing it over what I'm doing there. So it's actually in the crease. And then I'm just gonna kind of bring it to the middle a little bit more. Now I'm gonna take my original brush and I'm just gonna blend it just a little bit. Make sure it's all blended together here. There is some fallout with this. Next thing I'm going to do is pack some on my lid. I have the full tapered shadow brush from Bare Minerals. Big fan of Bare Minerals. I'm going to use, let's go with the glitter. I'm just gonna pack this on because I think it's gonna be so pretty. And I was right. It is very pretty. It is very, very glittery. So if you're not into glitters, this silvery glitter may not be for you. I'm taking it slightly above my crease, but not much. I'm just tapping it in there just slightly above my crease, and you will see it a little bit when my eyes are open, but you won't see it a lot. But I'm really making sure it gets packed on right through here. I want it to be seen. Look at that sparkle. That's pretty. And I'm going to carry it over to the end a little bit, but mostly I'm just really focusing it here. And this is open and this is closed. No, it's no complaints with that. I really don't have, I mean, it's not perfect, but it definitely is a really fun, nice palette to use. Now, I do have several choices for liner here. I've got black, purple, bronze, charcoal, navy, and brown gel eyeliner. But because I don't love this brush, and this is the only brush I brought, I'm going to use the eyeliner pencil. That is generally my preference anyway. But first, I'm going to brush away all this fallout. It's mostly the glitter. I'm gonna use the eyeliner in Mink, and I don't like to do my entire eye. I just like to do a little bit. It's a very sharp pencil. It's a dark brown. Now I'm gonna have glitter all over my face all evening long. My husband hates glitter. This is nice though. This is a very nice liner. We'll see how it holds up. I just get it right here and just kind of darken it right here at the outer corner. Now, the very worst thing about this, getting these things back in here. Watch. You think that it would just slide right in? No, it doesn't. I did get it in, but it does take some work, so be aware of that. I'm hoping as they stretch out more from use that it'll be easier to get in and out. And now we are going to move on to blush. I love, love, love this coral blush. So I'm going to use my Real Techniques blush brush. I like to get it right on the apples of my cheeks and then sweep back. This is very light, but beautiful. You know what? I didn't put on my mascara, so we'll be sure and do that. Sometimes I forget my mascara. Isn't that crazy? Isn't it pretty? Love, love, love the blush. If there's a standout product in this, it is absolutely the blush. I believe we used the Nude Rose for my pictures, and then today I use this, and I love them both. They really, really stay on. These don't budge all day long. Here's my gorgeous eyelash curler. Seriously gorgeous. You need this in your life. Then I'm going to use my voluminous primer, my L'Oreal. Now, this is a dry formulation of mascara that I'm using. This is the Better Than in waterproof. And because it's such a dry formulation, I can only do one eye at a time. I like to get it right here in the corner so those corner lashes really just fan out. And this is a beautiful, beautiful mascara. Stay tuned for the review I have coming up of it. I wonder if it will win as the world's greatest mascara. But no, unless you subscribe. Now I'm going to put on my concealer. I'm going to use the CoverGirl Ready Set Concealer. There is color correcting concealer in this, but I don't need a color correcting concealer. I just want a little bit of highlight under my eye. This is a really creamy concealer. It doesn't need much work to apply it. It's super easy. I just put 3 little dots. I take my little dauber. This thing isn't even wet. This is probably the Ulta brand knockoff, and I just pat it in there. You see, I just pat, 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 and it really just does super quick, easy work. And I do bring it out to the end as I'm done, but it is definitely not where I start. And I get the tiniest bit on the ends because that's where all my wrinkles are. I do not want to emphasize my wrinkles in any way. Then because I've lost some volume from aging, I take a little dab and I put them right there where the dark spots still come through. Not the lack of sleep, but the aging. And then I dab that in and carry that away. Carry it away to the end. And that is how easy it is to do concealer. Now we need to do some highlighter. We've got several choices. We've got gold, peach, and pink here. And I am in love with this pink. Just gonna use my fingers. It's very pretty. I didn't do any contouring. I didn't do any bronzing because again, this was just a fast look. You can add that stuff in before you do this, before you do your blusher, wherever you prefer to do it. But if you're just following me and you wanna do a quick look, this will be much quicker without me talking. Or if you just wanna see how these products work, this is a good representation of it. This is a wonderful, very nice, easy to blend highlighter. I like this a lot. I'm gonna just bring it up here. I like it up there a little bit. This would be easier to blend if I had my, my little daubing blender, but very nice. Very, very nice. So the standouts, I would say, are the blush and the highlighter. But the eyeshadows, don't get me wrong, don't misunderstand me. The eyeshadows are nice. But just maybe not as nice as some other eyeshadows maybe you've used. I've used Ulta's lipsticks before, but I certainly plan to again. This is called Matte Lip Cream, and this is in the color Courageous. Very tiny and cute. A little dark for me. I don't usually go quite so dark. Very nice. Nice and creamy. It's actually really pretty. I don't know how it's going to hold up, so when I do my check-in, be sure and pay attention to my lipstick. And this is my finished look with this kit, with this Ulta kit. I really like it. I think I may be a little bit biased because my daughter got me this kit for my birthday. I'm just going to throw that out there. It was free. PR. Just kidding, not PR. Gift from my daughter. But I actually really do like it. I love the container that it comes in. I mean, this thing is so gorgeous that even if all I kept was this gorgeous thing, that would be worth it to me. But there are a lot of standout products. Here we are at the end of the night. It's been 5 or 6 hours since I applied my makeup. I laid down with my baby and this eye has not stopped watering. This eyeliner is completely gone, but this is still there a little bit. This eye wasn't watering as much. The eyeshadow though looks amazing still. I really like the way it looks. It still looks great. And the lipstick, I did add a different color over the top of it and some lip gloss. The two of them together, it looks still brand new. That is after eating, drinking, water. So the lipstick I'm very pleased with. The blush is still nice. You can still see very much shimmer on the highlighter there. Still looks fantastic over here. Still going good with the eyebrows. Ooh, got some hair going on here. I'm especially pleased with how much glitter is left on my eyes. Look at that. That's a crazy amount of glitter, and my eyes were watering. Thank you for joining me here today. I hope that you found this helpful. If you're new here, I would love to have you as a subscriber. I do makeup, skincare, hair, nails, do it all. It's chaos here all the time. You just never know what you're gonna get. Click that picture just above me. That will subscribe you to my channel. And in the meantime, here's a video for you to watch. Think you'll enjoy that one. Be blessed.